Hello and welcome to Conversations with. I'm Laura Ratliff, Mrs. Australia International 2020. And again, I'm super excited because I have a very special guest on today who is Mrs. Australia International 2012. I'm so excited to share with you her story today. She has gone through the pageant system, gone on to amazing television in Australia, and now is the state pageant director, which I'm super excited about. So Veronica, thanks so much for coming on and sharing your story today.
You're welcome. I love your setup. You look gorgeous.
Oh, you're glowing too. I love it. And we are such sisters. I absolutely So Veronica, let's walk us through a little bit about your pageant journey and how you stumbled into pageantry in Australia.
So as you said, I'm 2012 Mrs. Australia, and yeah, it was a crazy ride. I'd been doing charity work for 2 years prior to that. I had been doing charity work for ovarian cancer and also breast cancer, as my mother-in-law was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I wanted to bring a little bit more awareness and obviously help along there. And also with ovarian cancer, I did a lot of work because there's no detection with ovarian cancer. So there's no tests or anything that the women can do. It's pretty much just knowing your body. And if there's something wrong with your body, to go and see a doctor. So that was, didn't associate with it. I knew of people that had it, but directly it didn't affect me. But I thought I'd bring a little bit more awareness to that.
Wow, I didn't even know that. So thank you for telling me today.
Yeah.
So for the listeners or the viewers watching, the international pageant system actually has 50% of the score going towards your platform, which is your charity work. And so that's really inspiring, Veronica, that you're already doing the charity work and so forth. So how did you come across the pageantry, and why did you choose to join? Was it because you felt that you could get a bigger voice, or what were the choices that you made?
Yeah, exactly. I think the pageantry is an avenue where you can have a bigger voice and you can present a charity, but not just the charity. It's also, I had goals for myself, you know, getting out there a little bit more. At the time, I had a business, or was starting a business. So I think, you know, having a voice and putting yourself out there was a big goal of mine. And also meeting like-minded women, you know, being motivated by them or motivating them. It was just like an empowerment, obviously, because we had the same sort of vision and goals in life.
I love that, connecting and networking with like-minded people. It is really hard to find people who come from a place of service and helping their local communities. So it's really important to have that network. And I love that you found that through the pageantry system. That's amazing. So was there any kind of tips and tricks that you found about yourself through the pageantry that you've kind of instilled and you still have with you today?
Yes, I think even getting out there was a big help. And also to, I think having a voice and talking to the younger generations, I thought that was, you know, a big thing for me, especially as well, going through the pageant, and just staying true to yourself as well through the whole process. Because obviously, you know, getting out there and, you know, it's not just about, you know, getting pretty and wearing these pretty dresses and getting up on stage. It's also showing yourself and your vulnerabilities, the whole package, and just staying true to yourself. So it's not just the beauty with the outside, it's also inside as well. And making that shine through is very important as well.
Oh, I love that, Veronica. That's one of the things that actually has helped me through this journey. I, as like yourself, come from a business background, and I had my platform that I was already excited to get behind and execute. And then through this pageantry journey, I've actually grown my image. So I didn't realize how powerful dressing for success mindset is, and choosing colors and choosing style to portray what your meaning or your feeling in life, and people pick up on that. So I love pageantry because it helps people really perfect who they are through the exterior as well as the interior. So that's amazing. So are you still working with your charity right now, or is there another area that you've gone to, or?
I sort of moved in a different area because it was a while ago, so 2012. I continue to do charity work, but I do support a variety of charities now. So I just didn't focus on the one. We go to a lot of charity events through the year. Myself and my husband, we support a lot of charities. But now I'm actually an ambassador for the Museum of Contemporary Arts. So my kids both go to performing arts schools, and I found that in the arts industry, there's a lot of galleries that do get government support, but the MCA, the Museum of Contemporary Arts, does not get any funding. And they're young artists that are coming out and haven't been discovered, out, like, for example, there was last year an Aboriginal artist that came from Darwin and, not discovered. So they give opportunities to younger generations, and they also focus on children's programs, which I was quite intrigued about as well, which was amazing. Obviously kids that, don't get to go to galleries, that live in the outer west, they actually pay for them to come into the gallery and have a day there, and also, check out the programs for the children. Also, they cater for autistic kids, dementia as well. So it was just, I sort of got introduced to this program, ambassadorship program, and I sort of fell in love with it. And because my kids love the creative and the arts, my daughter's a dancer, my son is studying acting. That's why I fell into that. And then I also support the Australian Ballet as well. I'm an ambassador there as well.
I love that, Veronica. There's a little information about me that you might not know. I actually was acting and dancing from the age of 5. I went to Performing Arts High School, Newtown, and did a little in my 20s, and went overseas, came back in my mid-20s. I started my entertainment company. So there you go. We have a lot of—
That's amazing.
and supporting children with the creativity side, it's not nurtured enough, and that's where magic in life happens. When we use our creativity and our childlike mentality, that's when we can really create great businesses, for example. So I love supporting that. So I'd love to talk to you about that later. That would be amazing. So through your pageantry, it then opened some doors, and then you're able to go on to TV and do a show there. So walk us through a little bit about how that opportunity happened through the pageantry system.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm sort of involved in the, the acting, the arts as well. I don't dance, but so obviously the pageantry, they were looking for something different. I just seen it online, and I thought, you know what, this would be a great opportunity to not only, get out there, but be on TV, do something different. I mean, I did have a passion, and I still do have a passion for cooking. I started cooking at a very young age, single parent, and I was always in the kitchen with my mother. And, the South Americans, we love to eat as well. So I thought, why not, give it a go. And obviously they had never had a pageant apply, like a pageant queen apply before. Yes. So that was the reason.
Awesome. That's so good. When I saw that online, I was like, oh my goodness, Veronica is an absolute star from the inside out. You're amazing. You're fearless in your approach. So I just love everything about you. So now that's led you into being the New South Wales State Director. Walk us through that. You're an inspiring young lady to walk in your footsteps. I love that.
Well, it's amazing, and I really thank Feriel, the National Director of the pageant. It was an honour, actually, to be asked, to be the New South Wales State Director. I love, to share my knowledge with these girls, guide them. It's an amazing opportunity for myself as well. As I've got younger daughters as well, And recently my my middle child, Samantha, who's actually applied for the pre-teens, which is amazing. I'm so excited. She was diagnosed with dyslexia. And so that was a way for me to bring her into the system, you know, and also share her story. And she will be sharing her story, which is amazing. And that was another reason why I'm associated with these charities as well. So I'm really, really excited. Really excited.
I can't wait to see you inspire many, many future queens. So thank you for all the work that you're doing. So Veronica, tell me what are the plans for the next 5 years?
Well, we've got lots of plans. I've got lots of plans for the pageant, for myself as well. I've really tapped into the health and fitness industry at the moment. So after I finished on TV on My Kitchen Rules, and obviously, you know, in the food industry, I also discovered health and fitness as well. After I finished My Kitchen Rules, I decided to, you know, join a gym and you know, just focus on myself and being healthy. I think it's a big thing. It's very important that your mind, your body, just the whole package needs to be on par together. And I found that obviously, you know, the stress on being on TV, on a big reality TV, and it was a lot. Yeah. It was obviously amazing experience, and I would never, you know, ever talk bad about it, because I had an amazing experience.
Yeah.
But in terms of health wise, I did deteriorate a lot. Yeah, so I decided to focus on the health and fitness. And so I've started a course, a personal training course. So health and fitness, personal training. I'm doing that as we talk, as we're speaking. Okay. I've got all my notes here on the side. It's quite hard to go back to study after I've got 3 kids. You know, I'm turning 43 this year, which is...
Congratulations. I love that. Wow.
But you know what? You're never too old to study and learn. And I love learning. I've always been a learner. I love learning new things. And I want to also incorporate that into the pageant as well, the health and fitness side of things, for the girls, you know, for their mind as well, motivation. And yeah, there's big plans. So we'll be doing a lot of training with the girls this year, and I'm putting a program and training course together for the girls. So I'm looking forward to that and how it all pans out.
So if there are young ladies looking at this interview and they're thinking about joining the amazing international pageant system, what kind of things could they learn through the training that you're putting together? Is it going to get them a bit more clarity on what a platform is? Is it going to help them perfect their interview skills and so forth? What kind of things can they expect to see?
Actually, Laura, it's a bit of everything. So you pretty much touched most of them. Like I said, it's your health and fitness. We'll be getting an expert coming in, having a chat with the girls. We're also doing some etiquette classes, which is amazing. And, you know, these skills that the girls are learning are not just going to be for the pageant. They can take them with them in life. You know, it's amazing what you learn, you know, in this journey, and you can take with you for life. So, you know, getting up on stage, they'll be getting obviously some help with that, interviews, and definitely platform. I think that's the big one. I want the girls to be able to tell a story about their platform and how they came about picking their platform, and, you know, but to dig deep, they need to have a really good story. But we've already got some amazing girls, and I can't wait for them to share, you know, their journey and their platform and their story that they've got, you know. But I want to work with them all throughout this year. So we've got a bit of time, which is amazing. So yeah, exciting.
I'm so excited. You are amazing. You are going to uplift the pageantry system in Australia for sure. I can't wait to see the amazing talent that comes out of New South Wales. So how do we get in contact with you, or how can we apply for the pageant?
To apply for the pageant, it's all done online, and all the steps, step by step. It's so easy. So it's on www.internationalpageants.com.au, and it's step by step. So the new applicant forms are there. There's a fee of $99 to pay, which, you know, obviously gets you an interview as well. So once you fill out all your information, I'll be giving the girls a call and we can just have a chat. I'd love to get to know the girls. I'm really excited. So I hope, you know, hope we get lots of girls this year. It'll be really exciting.
Absolutely. Veronica, thank you so much for your time today. You inspired me. Oh my goodness. Love your story.
Hopefully you'll be joining us too.
Absolutely. I'll be there with bells on. Wonderful. Well, that's Veronica today, guys. That's Mrs. Australia International 2012. And I'm Laura Ratliff. Hopefully I'll see you on the next show of Conversations With. And don't forget to sparkle for every child. Please do visit our website, laurajaneratliff.com. Thank you.